If anything can change this,
you just got to want it more than you at the top because they want it the most.
right game.
In New Orleans, 2 survivors in the West. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Matt Barnes is out there with Pierce, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Trying his luck deep, and he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from Riley. About a minute played so far here in the first. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. One is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Here is Riley after Paul Pierce's score. Riley passes it to Hickson. Good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Paul outside. Pierce kicks to Redick. Pierce with a screen for Redick. Back to Pierce from the arc. Evans with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Riley gets it to go. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Redick kicks to Pierce. And that one is hammered home.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Paul. The feed to Redick. 5 on the clock. Off the screen. They get it back. Jordan off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Davis kicks to Freak, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now Paul. Pierce with the screen on Holiday. Redick against Evans. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Paul with the 3. The shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. Holiday dishes to Davis. Puts up a 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Davis. That's 10 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He dishes it to Pierce. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Paul. Back to Pierce. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's the dish to Paul. Back to Pierce. That's tipped, but they recover it. Here's Redick. Los Angeles with another miss.
Defense better not.
Riley can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Redick kicks to Barnes. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now Paul following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Redick for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one. Riley kicks to Davis.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
Guys,
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Now here's Evans. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for J.J. Hickson. Clippers trail by 3. Paul passes to Jordan. It's Pierce on the wing. Jordan with a screen on Anderson. Here's Pierce. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Holiday. Shot is no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Paul kicks to Pierce. From 12 feet out. Green for 2 points. Pierce has got 10. And here's Holiday. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Riley gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Now here's Redick. He's got 6. Nice work there coming off the screen. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And a wide open look for Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's 17 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pierce against Anderson. Jordan the screen. Pierce dishes to Redick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
That one goes. Count it. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Redick passes to Paul. They get the rebound over Davis. Evans against Paul. Back to Pierce from outside the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Here's Paul following the basket by Freak. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. DeAndre Jordan is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zeller comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Gordon in for Tyreek Evans. Now here's Pierce. He's got 10. Pass to Dallenberg. Crawford, no one around him. No good on the triple. they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. What a game we've seen here for Freak. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Now here's Crawford. Dallenberg sets a screen for Crawford. Good on the triple. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Clippers trail by 3. And it's Pierce in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's Gordon missing. The Clippers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. It's Pierce on the wing. Kicks it to Udrich. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday brings the double team. Rejected by Riley. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
And he gets the bucket. New Orleans leading by 3. Passes it to Riley. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Here's Udrich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Dallenberg sets a screen for Crawford. Fires it up. And it's Udrich in the corner. Pass to Crawford. There's a good screen. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Pierce wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Here's Gordon. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Patterson, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Crawford with the ball. And it's Udrich in the corner. Pierce with the screen on Holiday. There's Crawford with the 3. No good. And a chance to hear now from Clippers head coach Doc Rivers as he talked about the rivalry between these two teams.
There shouldn't be any love lost, you know. As far as I'm concerned, with anybody you play in the playoffs, and they're just one of them. And
Doc Rivers bringing the old school attitude. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hickson. Anderson comes in for Patrick Patterson. Riley, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Drew Holiday in for Gordon. The Clippers also changing it up. Paul Pierce is checked in for Dallenberg. Barnes comes in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Udrich. So for the Clippers right now, Redick, the 2 with Barnes, the 3. Pierce out there with Jordan. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz put together a nice one. He finished with 13 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the line and the field. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Paul outside. There's a screen. Off the pick. No good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Pelicans leading by 14. He tries for three. Riley can't hit.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Dishes to Paul. Back to Barnes. It's stolen by Davis. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Tony Snell's checked in for Matt Barnes. The pass to Davis. And taken away by Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor, ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Davis against Pierce. Davis kicks to Freak. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Sounds good. What a sweet assist by CP3.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Paul Pierce playing very well. 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Paul kicks to Pierce. Pierce with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Los Angeles ball. Clippers trail by 11. Paul kicks to Pierce. Puts up the baby hook, and Davis sends it back. Redick against Riley. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Here's Pierce. He feeds it to Redick. Jordan with the screen on Riley. Redick dishes to Jordan. Paul with the 3. 4 seconds left. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Here's Riley. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Freaks got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul outside. He kicks to Pierce. Here's Jordan, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And stolen by Redick. The 15-footer, Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Paul's got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Feeds it to Snell. Right side, Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Riley kicks to Anderson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the shot is good. He has 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now Redick following the three-point attempt by Freak.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Gordon's checked in, and both free throws good for Redick. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Clippers trail by 11. Paul outside. Jordan against Zeller. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Riley. Off target from three-point range. The clock runs out.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Davis is out there with Riley. And it's Hickson in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Freak. From deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Hickson sets the screen for Evans. Here's the feed to Davis. Deflects the pass. Pierce with the steal. Paul outside. He dishes it to Barnes. The drive by Jordan. The shot will not go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Riley knocked loose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one is off. Patterson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. No luck that time either. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Riley. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 40 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Now shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. To the paint. Jordan the pass to Pierce. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Pierce has got 17 now. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The dish now to Patterson. Hickson a screen. Expanding his range. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Al Paul. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Jordan. Redick dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Here's Hickson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Jordan. And it's Udrih in for J.J. Redick. Here's Pierce. And it's Udrih in the corner. The 3 from Barnes. And it's blocked by Riley. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Clippers ball. Clippers trail by 13. Clock at 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Anthony Davis, number 1. Second, J.J. Hickson.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Riley kicks to Evans. Off target from three-point range. L.A. has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Udrih. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Riley passes it to Holiday. And here's Freak. 43 points in the game. That's good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Paul. Here's Udrih. Back to Paul. They set the pick. Here's Pierce. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks to Paul. And it's Udrih in the corner. Screen by Dallenberg. Back to Paul to end the run. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. 11 points for Chris Paul.
And he came off that screen and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Evans kicks to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Riley. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jump shot. Freak's got 48.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Udrih kicks to Barnes. Pass to Redick. To the middle. Dishes to Snell. To the left side wing. Off the screen. And the shot falls short this time. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-5 run. Evans dishes to Freak. Picked by Zeller. Riley kicks to Evans. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Evans has got 4 points now in the quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Now Udrih in the corner. Snell with it. The 3 from Barnes. The shot is off. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Redick, the 2 with Barnes, the 3. Jordan is out there with Pierce, and it's Udrih in at the 1. Jordan, the screen. Jumper off the screen. They grab their own miss. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Jordan's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles. And the pass to Riley. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 51 points for Freak.
Wow. What can you say?
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Redick for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Just absolute domination in this one.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Barnes. He kicks it to Redick. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Redick's got 5 points now this quarter. New Orleans leading by 22. And Holiday kicks to Freak. Feeds to Patterson. Outside Holiday. To the inside. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 53 points for Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And there's the feed to Redick. From 15 feet away, again the Clippers. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Kicks in a screen. And Holiday kicks to Freak. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good. And
set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Freak dishes to Hickson. To Riley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Free throw good. Freak.
All right. Taking 2 shots. All right, let's keep it up.
And both free throws good for Riley.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Jordan sets the pick for Redick. Back to Jordan. He dishes it to Paul. Clock at 4. Jordan the screen. The drive by Paul. He's off from 17 feet. For New Orleans, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Tries again, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal.
And he can't get the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Got a piece of it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The kick out to Anderson. New Orleans moving it around. Riley against Jordan. Pierce with the steal. Paul outside. Again, the miss by Paul.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Jordan kicks to Redick. 6 to shoot. but they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Here's Gordon. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
They set the screen. Paul for 3. Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Barnes.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Riley gets it to go.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Redick dishes to Jordan. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Riley passes it to Holiday. Down low, off the screen, and Freak throws it down.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. 65 points for Freak. LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Redick on the wing. Jordan the screen. And Redick kicks to Jordan. Good chance here for Barnes. Gets an open look and hits. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
The dish to Freak. Pass to Anderson. Inside, Riley. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Clippers get called for the foul. Free throw good. Freak. And the Pelicans making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And both free throws good for Riley.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
D'Alembert with a screen on Holiday. Paul goes in. That one a little long.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hickson a screen on D'Alembert. And Riley gets it to go.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Passes it to Myers. From past the arc. And it's blocked by Riley. But he gets it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. 5 on the clock. Pass to Myers. From deep. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Holiday kicks to Freak. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Holiday. Again, the Pelicans score.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Screen by D'Alembert. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Riley gets to Holiday. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And since the start, of the fourth quarter. That three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
That's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Out left to the wing. Here's Riley. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Paul dishes to D'Alembert from outside the arc, and he gets it to go.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Offensive rebound. Screen by D'Alembert. Paul with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Paul outside, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Free. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Udrih from the arc. Can't get it to go. This could get even more out of hand if it's
a performance we are seeing.
Here's Snell. Dishes to Jordan. Here's the screen. The pass to Udrih. It's deflected. Here's Riley. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Feeds to Snell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Barbosa passes to D'Alembert. Nice D from Riley. For the three. No good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded Warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump my guy, throw him off bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. It's time for
the 2K Sports postgame show. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq.